A shocked and devastated Diddy spotted at the home where his ex suddenly and mysteriously died. Her good friend Kimora Lee Simmons appearing inconsolable at the house, 47-year-old Porter's body found after a desperate call to 911.
EMS 14, respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest.
Tonight, Kim's untimely death raising questions and sending shockwaves through Hollywood. She was the fashion model, actress, and world-famous mother to Diddy's kids.
Extra, extra.
With the hip-hop superstar and their children as he received his star on the Walk of Fame.
We're gonna make sure we have this moment right here.
She was last seen looking happy and healthy with her ex and their children at this event just 16 days before her death. TMZ reporting she had been suffering from flu-like symptoms and possibly pneumonia, but an official cause has yet to be released.
Congestion was noted to the sclerae. Upon palpation of the anterior neck region, a small amount of blood was noted issuing from the right nair. A small amount of white frothy sputum was also noted issuing from the mouth. Oh, she had foam coming out of her mouth? What appeared to be a contusion was noted to the left upper arm. Multiple small red dots and what appeared to be a small contusion was noted to the right upper arm. What appeared to be small contusions were also noted to the bilateral posterior upper legs.
It's already been established that Diddy was not a good person at all, but how evil he really was, we had no idea. Until now.
Even if they call me about the abuse with Kim, they say, yo, Gene, did you see him beat Kim? I said, on that particular case, no. Have I seen him rough Kim up and use the pillow? He liked to play fight and be hurting the girls while he play fight. Have I seen him do that? Yeah, I've seen him done that. You understand? And I've asked Kim, you all right, you good? Y'all good? And she just looked and stuff, he'll stop. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like a big uncle one time. So now, when he get to the hospital, his right wrist is ripped open. So, Mr. Dill, when you got to the hospital, what happened? Well, I seen his wrist ripped up. I would testify that I seen his wrist wrapped up in a t-shirt, and he said it right there in front of Kim, you know what I'm saying, that, you could have killed him because she hit an artery. You understand? And I would tell how I saw how Kim looked, and I would testify to everything if I was told to. If I was brought in to testify against that. You understand? I'm not gonna sit there and wait in jail for him. Nah, I wouldn't do that.
So you don't have no problem testifying?
I have no problem sitting in the court of law, doing my due diligence and testifying on stuff that I already spoke of on the internet. When I talked about him abusing Kim and she had to cut his wrist to get him off of him, I would tell what I saw when I went to the hospital.
Kim and Diddy had a long but rocky relationship spanning over a decade, from the 90s all the way into the 2000s. From the surface, the glamorous relationship looked perfect, but underneath, something disgusting was taking place. And now, years after Kim's passing, Diddy's ex-guard and close confidant Gene Deal has exposed it all to the world. Diddy's crew is buzzing with juicy gossip as a scandalous investigation digs into his past, shining a harsh light on his glamorous life. Everyone from his closest pals to his own family is under scrutiny, sending shockwaves through Hollywood.
It was a stunning scene. Two mansions belonging to Sean Diddy Combs were simultaneously raided by Homeland Security.
Federal investigators raiding 2 homes owned by hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
Sources telling ABC News it is connected to a human trafficking investigation. Now what we're learning about the raids being led by prosecutors with the Southern District of New York. 2 of Combs' sons were briefly detained as authorities searched through Diddy's LA residence. The aftermath of the raid, seen in footage from TMZ. Federal investigators seizing a number of electronic devices from the hip-hop and liquor moguls' homes. So far, no criminal charges have been filed. Combs seen over Easter weekend out and about on the deck of his Miami mansion that was raided.
But the real attention stealer in this drama is Kim Porter, the late mom of 3 of Diddy's kids. She was a star in her own right, dazzling on screens as a model and actress in hit movies and TV shows like The Brothers and Single Ladies. Even after her passing, she's still making headlines. Their relationship was like a wild ride through the glamorous world of fame, reaching its peak with a messy breakup in 2007 that had everyone talking. And then, in November 2018, the world was stunned by the tragic news of Porter's sudden death at just 47 years old. What the world didn't know was the disgusting things Diddy was forcing upon her, until his ex-bodyguard Gene Deal stepped forward with gruesome details about their entire relationship. First off, the entire relationship began under shady circumstances, with Diddy supposedly stealing Kim from her then close friend Al B. Did he coerce her into being with him? Sure seems that way.
But what was the beef between Albert Shore and Diddy? Like, why wasn't they on good terms?
The nigga was dating Kim. You understand? That's his kid's mother. And they was cool. They was friends. Misa and Kim was cool. They was all in that Uptown family, Uptown Records family. How you gonna date the mother of you my man, you cool, we all be around each other, and you dating the mother of my son? Alan never go try to date Misa. You know what I mean?
But once the relationship started, things only went downhill from there. Beatings, abuses, control, forced sex with mutable men, these were just a few of the things that Diddy exposed Kim Porter to. And how many times was she a willing participant in all of this? Nobody but Diddy knows.
I could hear it in the suite, in the hotel suite. And then sometimes when Kim lived on 70th something street, and I would go upstairs with Diddy, you could hear the shit in the hallway. And I would just shake my head when he come out or whatever, and Kim would be in the house. And it's always about where she was at or who she was dealing with. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna see you physically put your hands on nobody. I don't give a shit who you are or what. I'm not gonna see you physically put your hands on her. You understand? That's not gonna be me. You know, first of all, I can't. The position I was in, you understand? Investigator for child abuse, worked for Elite Investigations, New York State parole officer. I'm mandated to do something. You understand? I'm mandated to do something. If she says, yo, his bodyguard was right there, but I'm still moonlighting. I'm moonlighting as his bodyguard. I'm working as his bodyguard, but I still have that other function as a state officer. See, he always do, like I told you, he'd be doing that. He'll start off, he'll have something on his mind, and he'll like that play fight with them. You understand? And he'll be hurting them when they to the point where they'll be like, yo, stop. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they got the room is locked. You don't hear none of that. And then, you know, Kim would walk out in her white robe, and you could see it in her face. But what are you gonna do? I didn't know her, but I knew somebody like her, and that was Kim Porter. I didn't know Cassie, but I knew somebody who was going through the same thing she was going through, and that was Kim Porter. So people ask me, yo, and they send me clips of Cassie, I guess it's an affidavit to the courts, you know, of what she experienced. And it's like, it was the same thing Kim was going through. The same thing, bro. Kim was going through the same thing. The beatings, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, and now I could say one time when I know Kim had defended herself, and I told people this, and now everybody, after Cassie report comes out, everybody want to show the picture now. You see a picture on the internet going with Puff, right hand is in a bandage. That's the night I was called by Paul to meet him over at St. Luke's Hospital. He had a white t-shirt wrapped around his wrist because Kim had took the cork, you know, where you open up wine, the corkscrew. She took the corkscrew and caught him on his wrist defending himself. And he almost, I think he had, I know he tore some ligament, but he almost hit an artery or came close to the artery or either scratched it or cut it a little bit because he just kept bleeding. And
This was just the tip of the iceberg. From these inside confessions, it seems like Diddy tried to control and manage every single aspect of Kim's life throughout their time together and didn't want her to have any individuality at all.
I never seen him treat Ms. Lopez like that. You understand? Even when he was going behind her back and still dealing with Kim, he didn't want Kim to deal with nobody, bruh. Like I said, I can't speak on Cassie or her statements like that, but I can reflect on the way he treated Kim. We would leave Jennifer's house. He would call a babysitter. If Kim was out on the town, we was going to every spot in New York City that the babysitter thought she was at. Do you hear me? Even when he wasn't dealing with her, he wanted complete control over her life, over what she did and how she did it.
And what does every toxic, abusive partner do after their vile acts? Try to shower their partner with gifts to compensate. Yep, that was Diddy with Kim. Since Gene has been very open about Diddy using his partners to hire other sex workers for him before, there are rumors that he did the exact same thing with Kim as well, using her to get to more men and women so he could hold his disgusting orgies.
Also in this lawsuit, man, this lawsuit is crazy, man. She alleges that, you know, Diddy, he made her hire and have sex with male prostitutes while he recorded it and masturbated.
Lights, camera, action. He do it all. Yo, what you gonna say about that, bruh? You understand? You know, he didn't want it to come back to him in a way, you know, he hiring the people, he gonna put it all on her. Cause she knew what he liked. Cause she wasn't just hiring it for her. Don't get that effed up, Art. If you think that she was just hiring those male prostitutes for herself, nah.
Then there's the matter of her extremely mysterious death. Gene claims that Kim was about to expose Diddy's abuse and sex trafficking in her tell-all book when she suddenly passed away under very suspicious circumstances.
Kim, it was alleged that she did have a book and that her book was about to come out. And she was talking about all the perils, everything that she went through in the music business and with Diddy. All the men that they slept with together because there were men that they slept with together. There were swinging times that they slept with together. I don't know, man. How do you put your girl through some shit like that? Or how you look at your girl and knowing that she sexing another dude? What kind of demonic mind you have to be that far gone where that shit don't bother you for somebody that you love? But Kim Book was going to express all that. And I hope she did her book on Google Docs, or she did her book somewhere that is floating in the cloud of the internet that somebody could go get it one day.
Amidst conflicting reports and swirling conjecture, the circumstances of her passing remain shrouded in mystery. Initial reports cited a chilling 911 call from her Los Angeles home describing a patient in cardiac arrest, while subsequent accounts painted a picture of a woman battling flu-like symptoms before succumbing to the cruel embrace of death.
Engine 76, Rescue 82, cardiac arrest. Engine 76, you're going to get EMS 14. EMS 14, respond with Engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest. Rescue 870.
We have breaking news to tell you about now. Model and actress Kim Porter, who shares 3 children with Sean Diddy Combs, has been found dead.
Stu Mandel live over the Porter's home, I should say, in Toluca Lake. Stu?
Well, that's right. It's actually out here, Toluca Lake, at the corner of Woodbridge and Arcola. Now, apparently earlier this evening, the actress and the model Kim Porter, who, as you said, shares 3 children with the music icon P. Diddy, was found here, passed away this afternoon. Now, they're saying that she did pass away from an illness, and it is natural causes. Right now, though, we do see a lot of activity at the house as friends and family are arriving and departing the home. Again, though, we understand that the model actress Kim Porter, who shares 3 children with the music mogul P. Diddy, did pass away this afternoon.
So, which one was it? Conspiracy theories are swirling around the internet about Kim Porter's unexpected death. Even her close friend, Al B. Sure is raising doubts, suggesting something fishy might have happened. And he's not alone. People everywhere are pointing fingers and asking questions. If Kim was indeed on the verge of exposing one of the most powerful men in the music industry, then doesn't her untimely death raise questions that were never answered by the authorities? Gene seems to think so as well. Radar Online claims there was a cryptic conversation between Porter and Al B. Before she died, Kim talked about feeling like she was running. Al supposedly urged her to contact the FBI. But these claims haven't been confirmed by other media sources, so the truth is still up in the air. But wait, there's more drama. A new report suggests Kimora Lee Simmons and Jaguar Wright are also 2 people who have raised serious doubts over Kim's sudden death and pointed fingers that Diddy himself was behind it all.
You know, just because I'm a mom, I've tried to, look the other way for things and turn the other cheek, and I don't know, I sometimes feel like some of those things come back.
That the night before Kim Porter passed, that she group texted some close friends saying that he got me, and that Kim also insinuated in that text that she felt like she had been poisoned.
Do you believe Diddy has something to do with Kim Porter's death?
Absolutely. Without hesitation. Absolutely.
Suspicions heightened when news spread of a fire tearing through Kimora Lee Simmons' home in Los Angeles, just weeks after rumors of tension between her and Diddy surfaced. Simmons, a close friend of Porter, finds herself caught up in the mystery, her life tangled in the web of conspiracy. And now, a new player emerges as Gene Deal steps forward with shocking revelations that shake up the celebrity world. The former guard shines a harsh light on Diddy, accusing him of hiding secrets and being deceitful. According to Deal, there's no doubt in his mind Kim Porter's death wasn't just a coincidence, but a carefully planned tragedy. That's all for today. Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.